Tonight, the media frenzy begins. It's off to New York for a whirlwind crush of TV shows, radio shows, and magazine shoots. And they give their first live performance on national TV for Regis and Kelly. Then, in the second half hour of Popstars, the girls are whisked off to Chicago where they learn their first single is a smash.
60,000 people downloaded the new single, Get Over Yourself.
Their biggest superfan gets the surprise of her life. Then, for the first time, they perform for 1,500 fans who just can't get enough of them. Tonight, the girls continue on their journey as Popstars.
Good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Like a little wife, I was everything that you need. Always in line, I was feeling you, loving you, feeling your desires. Just then, just now, let's be in the eye.
Till now, the need to keep their identity secret has kept them out of the public eye.
Thanks, you guys.
But all of that is changing dramatically. Now that their names have finally been revealed, the girls are ready to face their public for the first time with a visit to KTLA, the WB affiliate in Los Angeles.
Does it change your life?
It's definitely changes your life. I think it's changed all of our lives. It is a dream come true, and we all feel very blessed and fortunate to be here, but it is really hard, but we love it. I mean, I love it personally when I'm exhausted and I have bags under my eyes, and I'm like, this is great.
What's the thing why did you guys get picked and other people didn't get picked?
It's can we interact within a group? Can we work with each other? And will we work as a group, not as a soloist, you know? Right. Can we work together? And I think that we all do really well, and I think that we all knew that from the first day that we met each other.
With the KTLA appearance behind them, the girls from Eden's Crush get ready for a bigger challenge, a 2-day media tour of New York.
We're going to be on talk shows, on the news. We're going to be in the public eye.
And I am not going to worry about anything. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to be happy and enjoy every moment.
The girls' 2-day media blitz is just starting. The record label has chosen New York as the first city on the Eden's Crush promotional tour because it will expose them to the largest audience possible. And what better way to start the tour than at Z100, the most listened to radio station in the country.
You know, it's weird. You can like spot stars when they walk in. They walk the walk, and they talk the talk. And the song I think is amazing. It's definitely a song we'll be playing here at Z100.
At the station, the girls meet up with one of their old competitors, disc jockey Greg T. from the New York auditions.
No, I've got to admit that I'm very happy for all of you. Very proud. You know, I'm a little bit angry, a little bittersweet. Can't be all happy for you. You know, I mean, you probably don't recognize me. I had a little.
Kilt on.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs. Whatever makes me happy sets you free.
Finally, the big moment arrives, the girls' very first radio interview.
Z100, New York's #1 hit music station. My name is Paul Cubby Bryant. You've seen the show on the WB. Popstars is the show, but the name of the band is Eden's Crush, and they're here right now. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. So this is like your first radio interview.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Wow, and you're doing it in New York City, baby.
Oh, cool. Yes, we are. So amazing. Thank you so much for having us. We're so excited
It's
to
an
be
honor
here.
to have you ladies here. Were you nervous being in front of a bunch of radio station, you know, suits and ties?
A little bit, but you guys seem really warm,
Yeah.
so then I wasn't. It kind of went away.
It's definitely nerve-wracking at first, especially coming from New York and no one Z100 and know where I was.
You grew up here, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you sing a little Get Over Yourself, the new single on Z100 New York City?
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Get over yourself, goodbye. Goodbye. It must be hard to be you, yeah. Living in your life, I was always the one to cry. Now everything is alright.
Wow.
The girls are a big hit with everyone at the radio station, a sign that will bode well for them when their album comes out. Next, the girls rush off for an interview at the WB's New York affiliate, WPIX.
We are late. We're late. Let's go. Okay, does anybody know where the entrance is?
While the radio interview went smoothly, going on TV presents an added challenge.
You can't help but be conscious that the whole country is like watching you, and you're like, I hope I don't sound stupid.
And my biggest concern is looking stupid on TV, to be honest. All right, ever since these girls were toddlers, these 5 talented girls dreamed of making it big. Now, Anna, Maria, do I have Miley? Miley, there you go, I'm sorry. Nicole, Yvette, and Rosanna have made their dreams come true, and they've been selected to become the next pop stars. Welcome, girls, thank you so much. What is that like? You're cooped up, the 5 of you, in a house, or?
Yeah, we live in a beautiful house in California. We're very busy, we have a great time.
Can you show us a couple of dance moves?
Okay, I think it went rather smoothly. It was only a few seconds, pretty brief. We taught them some dances, we had a little bit of fun. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Now we're headed to the YM shoot.
It's late afternoon and the girls have just arrived at the photo shoot. But before they even have a chance to finish their makeup and hair, another interview is squeezed in, this time with Access Hollywood.
Is there any way to prepare yourself for something like this? During interviews, people do tend to ask a lot of the same questions, especially with us, you know.
As soon as the interview is over, the YM magazine photo shoot begins.
Yeah! Wonderful.
But the hectic schedule has finally caught up with the girls.
I have to say that New York was a little more tedious and a little more tiring because of the long hours and because of our schedule just being back to back.
It was like bam, 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 bam. Every second of the day was filled with something, with a photo shoot, with an interview. It was really exhausting.
Yes, this is excellent. Sleeping Beauties. She fell asleep for real. She's asleep. Honey.
Nicole? Yes? What?
It's okay.
Are we going?
Yes.
Okay. What do we do?
Yeah, look at the camera.
I literally fell asleep. I think I actually started dreaming. I felt really cheesy though, because I was like, where am I? And I realized I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in a photo shoot, and I just fell asleep.
The first day of Eden's Crush New York Media Blitz is finally over, and even though it was a huge success, the girls are exhausted. But they will have to save some energy because their biggest moment is yet to come. Their first live TV interview and performance on Live with Regis and Kelly in front of 7 million viewers. And they meet a special fan who puts their new fame into perspective.
You've made our day. We were a big piece of
Eden's Crush has been a big hit on their New York media tour so far. But now it's time for their most important appearance of the trip, their first live national TV show with Regis and Kelly. As the girls arrive at the studio, they get an unexpected treat. A group of fans are waiting for them.
What's your name?
David.
Thank you. People really want our picture, and just, I guess, being recognized like that is such, it can be kind of overwhelming, you know, you're thinking, a lot of people think that this group is really cool, and I guess I was just really touched by that.
While the girls would love to stay with their fans longer, it's time for them to head to the set.
Ladies, let's go inside for rehearsal. Okay, great.
Nice to meet you. I'm Michael.
The girls are introduced to executive producer Michael Gelman, who gives them the lowdown on their segment.
We have it scheduled for about 3.5 minutes.
Sure.
But it could end up being 30 seconds, depending on how much time we have. Yeah.
That's right.
I'm going home, and I'm going on all these things. And visiting the places that I grew up watching. It's so unreal.
No.
Get over yourself, goodbye.
I know I'm going to Regis. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then I step back and go, I'm going to be on Regis!
Everything is all right.
The rehearsal is over, and if the girls are nervous, they can't show it.
I'll just come back.
Because their first live national TV appearance is about to begin.
More pop music.
Pop music, we
get enough here.
A few months ago, there was a nationwide talent search. 3,000 girls showed up and vied for the chance to become the next singing sensation. And we have the winners. Yes, here to perform their single, Get Over Yourself, and making their first national talk show appearance is Eden's Crush.
Like a little one, always everything that you need, always over yourself, goodbye. It must be hard to be you, yeah. Living in your life, I was always the one to cry. Now everything is alright. Just thinking that I kept setting myself, and every magazine serves me was on the shelf. I was giving out, giving in, giving away my dreams. Why I put it down, now I found myself a seat. Over yourself, goodbye.
But now, are you all getting along? Because I've heard things.
We are. What have you heard, Peter? You've heard the wrong things.
5 women who just met each other living in a house together?
We definitely get along, but we have moments where we're kind of like, okay, give us our space.
No kidding. When did that happen?
Like, yes or no, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, we're like sisters, we get along. Sometimes we don't, we need space, but we're very honest with each other.
How many bathrooms did that house have?
3.
3, and there are 5 of you?
Actually, there's 2 between the 5 of us.
Oh, my. This is your first talk show.
Yes.
Well, we're all right, well, Eden's crushed. Get over yourself.
The media tour is finally drawing to an end. The girls' last stop is a photo shoot and interview for Twist magazine. During the shoot, they meet Shoshana Schwartz, a fan whose contest essay won her a chance to spend time with the girls.
I'm very excited to be here, a little nervous too, but mostly excited.
Shoshana gets a chance to play reporter by asking the girls a series of questions.
How did you feel when the judges told you that you made the group?
Meeting Shoshana and just having her be there and kind of share that with us was really special because none of us were expecting it. And she came in and she was so quiet and just, looking around at everybody. And I was totally shy like that when I was younger.
She was just so enamored by us and who we were that it felt like, oh my gosh, there was a girl out there. There's probably hundreds or thousands, I don't know how many there are, but this was our first taste of it. And the fact that she got to interview us and ask us questions made her day. Look at me.
Before Shoshana leaves, the girls take some time out to speak with her one-on-one.
And I'm like, do you like high school? And she was like, no. And she wouldn't look at me, and I was like, she's like, nobody likes me. No. And she started giving me this speech. I remember what it's like to be in high school and to not feel like $1 million. It takes time to grow into yourself. It takes time to become who you are. Being 14 is not the easiest thing in the world.
There's only one of you in the entire world, and you have something completely unique to give to people, so just remember that, okay? There's only one Shoshana in the entire world, and that's a very special thing, okay? So don't forget.
Thank you. You're welcome. Take things a day at a time, and believe me, things will happen for a reason.
If you think people don't like you, you know what you're thinking? They're probably jealous that you have the best grades, prettiest hair,
Meeting Shoshana has made all the girls' hard work during the New York trip worthwhile, and given their first big fan an experience she'll never forget. When Popstars continues, the girls head back to LA to record the final song on their CD. And on the last day of recording, Rosanna loses her voice.
My voice is given out for the second time, so I'm not happy about that at all.
Successful with getting a lot of the leads and singing parts of the song, and we just have to get over you getting whatever you've been getting.
If you always bring me down, then you gotta go.
I kept saying to her, this is going to be a hard process because there are probably going to be people, could be me, could be anybody else, that are going to say, why is this person getting all the leads? I said, you can't feel guilty for that. Whatever you're being chosen for, there's a reason for it. And there's no reason to feel guilty for it.
Despite Miley's support, Nicole still has difficulty with the situation.
Is that my right note? That's probably the hardest thing for me in a group, is to deal with that, because you're in a group with 4 other girls that you live with, and you're with 24/7, and you just don't want to upset anybody, and you want to be a team player, but at the same time, you don't want to hide yourself and everything that you have in here, and you still want to display that.
For Anna Maria, finishing the album is a big accomplishment in more ways than one.
It's the first time I've been out of that environment, away from my mom and dad and my sisters, and I think as a person in general and as an individual, I think I've grown inside, learning to just be on my own.
Always bring me down, then you gotta go. I'm gonna live life with no drama. I wanna be happy and live life stress-free. So I'm gonna live life with no drama. Not gonna let this world get the best of me.